I genuinely don't want to sit here and always rant about things, but when your team are a bunch of clowns, I genuinely want to sit here and analyze these games, but when your team are a bunch of clowns that probably learned how to play football yesterday, you have no much of a choice, fam. I genuinely don't want to sit here and lose my voice and rant and build an account or an audience built off rants, ladies and gentlemen. But again, they do not leave me any choice. This team gave us the biggest delusion there is in the entire history of football, man. This team is nothing but the next Manchester United, because what I am seeing is the same exact pattern of a Manchester United I have ever seen, man. And it's disrespectful. It's disrespectful to even, for Manchester United this is disrespectful. Because Man United, at least they can play football now. This team does not know how to play football, man. You get scored. The amount of embarrassing things just hit my mind right now. Where I wanted to say something and a bunch of embarrassing things just hit my goddamn mind, man. First things first, you are going against Jose Mourinho. I'm so sorry, no disrespect to any fan of Jose Mourinho right now watching, but a washed up 80-year-old goddamn Jose Mourinho just outmanaged you, Arbeloa. And I know you're an goddamn interim manager, or you're just here temporarily until we find a new manager, but goddamn, I hope not to see you ever again, fam. Because if you're getting managed by an 80-year-old Jose Mourinho, that's genuinely embarrassing to my core, man. He outmanaged you, outperformed you. You get 2 red cards against Benfica. But you're out there saying, oh, nope. Mbappe came out there saying, nope, they just tried harder than us. They wanted the win more than us. What, so you did not play your best? You had 2 red cards, fam. That's you trying your best. That's you giving it your all. But at the same time, it's not good enough, fam. Because you are not good enough for this. You're not built for this. You are the next Manchester United. The second most embarrassing thing that happened, the goddamn goalkeeper. A goddamn goalkeeper scores against you, fam. A goalkeeper scored against Real Madrid. 15 Champions Leagues. I want you to goddamn put them in the trash. No Champions League. Not a single Champions League is going to cover up this embarrassing thing, man. A goalkeeper scores a header against you. A goddamn goalkeeper. It does not get more embarrassing than that, fam. When a goalkeeper has more goals in this game than Bellingham, than goddamn Vinicius Jr, than a Rodrigo, than a goddamn M&M, which I still don't know his name, because I don't care about his name. He's not good enough to know his name. More than Guler. What's the point of the team, fam? A goalkeeper that plays for goddamn Benfica, who had a terrible form coming into this game, fam. Look at the amount of games they have been losing. To which teams they have been losing, man. And you lose against that. They were literally bottom of the table in the Champions League. Make that to Real Madrid. You lose to Albacete Balompié, bottom of the table at the second division of the Spanish League. And now you lose to another bottom of the table team in the Champions League, man. It does not get more embarrassing than that. Speak about embarrassment, ladies and gentlemen. The fact that, oh my god, we were easily in the top 8, ladies and gentlemen. We were in the 5th position in the Champions League table. Top 8 means we go straight to the round of 16. We don't need to play any playoffs, right? Ladies and gentlemen, I sat here laughing at Barcelona because they were rotting in the 12th position. They needed a win by a huge margin and a couple of things happening just for them to go in the top 8. It was looking clear as a day, clear as the sky, that Barcelona is going to struggle in the top 8 position. I laughed at them. I was laughing at Arsenal because I don't really like Arsenal. I was laughing at Liverpool because I don't really like Liverpool. And what happens? Barcelona gets top 8? Barcelona somehow with some miracle gets top 8, which I still don't understand how they did that. Liverpool, they won their game. Arsenal won their game as well. While we lost against goddamn Benfica, fam. Benfica. And you go, oh, a lot of stars come from Benfica. Do I care, fam? Do I look like I care? Does my face sound like I care? I genuinely don't care. This team is genuinely just straight up embarrassing, man. Again, a goalkeeper scores against us. Oh my god. That's going to be stuck in my head for the next decade, fam. That a goalkeeper scores against us. You know, we like to flex that we have 10 more Champions Leagues than Barcelona. Look at what they have, man. A goalkeeper, at least a goalkeeper never scored against FC Barcelona, man. They can say that. We can't. We can't for the rest of this club's history, fam. The fact that I take a look at Bellingham right now, it's time to pick these players and just put them to the ground. Bellingham. I've never been a fan of Bellingham. I used to say Bellingham was the next or a different version, more media hyped Scott McTominay 2 years ago, right? I used to say that 2 years ago when he was playing good. Look at him now. This is a disrespect to Scott McTominay, fam. McTominay, if you're somehow watching this video, I genuinely am sorry for calling you and comparing you to goddamn Bellingham. Bellingham is a nut. Bellingham is not good enough, fam. I've said it. I've been saying this for the past 2 years. Even when he was scoring goals, I have been saying this. He is not good enough, fam. He just mastered the art of looking busy on that football pitch. That's the meme in the football right now, if you don't know that. Mastering the art of not doing anything. Mastering the art of looking busy while providing absolutely nothing to the team, man. Even Arbeloa was in an interview saying that, oh, I have told Jude Bellingham to stop running. Do you know what that means? That's not him. Oh, he's telling Bellingham to keep your stamina. You don't need to pressure as much. You know, you don't need to apply pressure as much. This basically means that, listen, brother. Arbeloa just told Jude Bellingham, listen, brother, fam. You're a bit doing too much. You don't need to run in circles in your place, fam. You don't need to look busy, fam. If you're not providing anything to the team, don't try to look busy, fam. Even he said that. The coach goddamn said it, man. And again, even if he did not mean that and he meant don't pressure as much, I don't know why would you be telling to a Jude Bellingham to not run? What do you mean you don't need to run as much, fam? Quit running. What do you mean? Is this Arbeloa, brother? Genuinely out there being a best friend to these players, man? The fact that he always out there in interviews submitting himself and just submitting to these players. Oh, Vinny, you're so good. Vinny is so good. And another thing here. Oh, this just like the Alabicite loss. This was my fault. This is just my fault. No, it's just my fault, guys. It's not about... Brother, you have a bunch of clowns playing for you. You have clowns playing for you. Those clowns deserve to be called that, fam. You don't have these, right? You don't have the football balls to call out these players. Then you don't know how to manage egos, fam. Get out of the club. There is no tactics. There is nothing that you provided, Arbeloa. And you gave us a delusion after winning 6-1 against Monaco. They won against Villarreal. Finally, we're seeing some progress. We saw Real Madrid fans going on social media, talking and hyping up these players, right? Saying, oh, we are so back. We are so back. Give the contract to Arbeloa, right? And I sat here saying, let's not talk too early. Because I am a Manchester United fan. And I know that the delusion some clubs give you and the hope some clubs give you after kicking out their manager. This is the same exact scenario, fam. Don't get too excited until I win 5 back-to-back games. That's when you get too excited, man. It's embarrassing the fact that I am sat here genuinely contemplating that Kylian Mbappe, do I want Kylian Mbappe in my club anymore, fam? The fact that he has 13 goals in the Champions League playoffs, the fact that he has more than 33 or 40 goal assist contributions to his name, and I still am contemplating if I want Kylian Mbappe in my team or not. Because since this brother came to this team, he has been nothing but a bacteria that does not go away. Do you know when you use when you use a goddamn soap, it says kills 99.9 of germs? This brother is the 0.1% of germs that stay there forever, man. This brother, whatever team he goes into, he just ruins that team, in my opinion. He is a biggest curse in football history. At this point, I want Kylian Mbappe out, and I can't believe I'm saying that I want the best player in the world to go out, man. But I'm genuinely losing it to that point, man. I need therapy. I goddamn need therapy. My voice is genuinely going, man. This team is making my voice go away, man. I need 5 rounds of goddamn therapy, man. Vinicius Jr, what happened, fam? Where was the Vinicius Jr is back shouts? Where was the, oh my god, Vinicius Jr, 2 assists in this game, 1 goal in that game? Where was he in this game, fam? Where is Mr. Champions League? Where is the number 7 that we gave you, fam? Because the old number 7 of Cristiano Ronaldo used to terror teams. I used to go to Champions League games just all Ronaldo. I did not look at anyone else in the Real Madrid team, just Cristiano Ronaldo. I knew he was going to perform. Well, you performed 2 games and then goddamn ghost for 5 games, man. Now I was going to talk more about the match and just stay calm until I look to my left and I see Raul Asencio. Oh my god. If you're new to this channel, Raul Asencio is someone I have to drag every single time, right? Because genuinely I've been seeing, oh, Raul Asencio, you are a warrior, you're so good. Oh my god, Raul Asencio is so good on my timeline on social media. Well, I sat there genuinely being confused. Are you seeing the same football I am seeing? Am I blind, or is genuinely this fan base so blinded by one-time performances? Are they engagement farming? Are they just looking for likes and views and comments or something like that? Because they're seeing something in Raul Asencio that I don't, man. You called this brother, first of all, the next Sergio Ramos. I mean, this game, he proved he's the next Sergio Ramos by getting a goddamn red card. But the fact that you called this brother the next Sergio Ramos, while he cannot even reach his goddamn shoelaces, fam. He is so bad. I genuinely makes me sit there and say, maybe I am a better defender for Real Madrid if I genuinely applied for Real Madrid. I was already making my LinkedIn CV, right? And sending my CV to goddamn Real Madrid. Because genuinely this brother is terrible, man. And I don't care that he got an assist in this game. I genuinely don't care. This brother has been terrible for a year and a half. 2 good games, and he's already a goddamn warrior to you, fam. Arbeloa comes on an interview and says that Benfica stadium is very dear to all Madridistas. Brother, what do you mean very dear? The fact that, oh, we won, what was it, the 10th Champions League trophy here? Or was it the fact that a goddamn goalkeeper scored against us? Do you think it's dear to us anymore, fam? How is it dear to us? It was dear to us before this game. Now it's genuinely trauma that's going to last for the next 30 years. That Benfica stadium gave us the best moments of our life and probably the worst moment in this history's 100 plus years history's life, man. The fact that I see Thibaut Courtois hugging and being happy for the opposition's goalkeeper is genuinely insane to me, man. Why are you happy, fam? You lost by 4 goals. You conceded 4 goals, Courtois. Why are you happy? Even if it's not your fault and that goddamn clown of a defense you have in front of you, why are you happy? I don't want to see you happy, fam. You're going to be playing playoffs now against either Hotspur Sporting or that Voodoo team. We are going to win, hopefully. But I genuinely deep down want us to lose, man. The fact that Arbeloa even recreated the Zidane's iconic formation in 2017 team, right? And it genuinely made me laugh so hard because this brother genuinely thinks he's goddamn a Zainuddin Zidane type of manager, fam. Where he came in after we kicked out a manager, Zidane came in and we won the Champions. Brother, you're not Zidane. Okay, finally I can laugh at something. You're not Zidane, fam. Who lied to you? What? At least Zidane had something. At least he didn't go in interviews and say, "Oh, it's my fault. My fault. Oh, Vinny, you're so good. Oh, my best friend Vinny." Bending down to these players. At least Zinedine Zidane, when he came into the room, they used to stand up and shake his goddamn hand, man. They knew the boss is here, man. While you're treating these players who higher than you already, fam. That's not being in control like Zinedine Zidane was. And don't ever do this stupid thing ever again, man. Because it genuinely made me laugh. You think you are the goddamn Zidane or something, man. And the fact that, ladies and gentlemen, Raul Asencio, one of the clips that just came up to my timeline, right? He genuinely just fell down like a sniper goddamn shot him or something like that, man. I genuinely don't understand how he fell there. Like, I'm genuinely trying to analyze this clip for the past 15 minutes. I've sat here trying to analyze, maybe give him a benefit of the doubt, fam. But the fact that this brother, the Benfica brother, didn't even do a skill move or just run past him suddenly, nothing like that happened. The brother just fell down on his. Genuinely do not understand. I genuinely cannot tell you how this brother fell down to his knees, man. But he just fell down. And you're telling me Raul Asencio is good enough to play this game. Warrior, they said. A goddamn warrior. A warrior, fam. Ladies and gentlemen, apparently Real Madrid is the highest revenued club in the world right now. Almost 1 billion made. 1 billion. 1 billion, and they spent all of that money building a stadium that looks like a goddamn air fryer, fam. Looks like an oven, like a goddamn pot. Ladies and gentlemen, now I want to talk about Benfica a little bit, man, because Benfica played a really good game. Benfica is played like true warriors. They were fighting relegations clearly, and they scored the fourth goal. That's why the goalkeeper was really in front of goal right there. He came outside, goalkeeper wanted, because they wanted to score the fourth goal. Them scoring the fourth goal and winning by 4-2 is what made them go into the playoffs and avoid relegations. And that's just a beautiful story for Benfica. Obviously, they wanted the win way more than Real Madrid, but Real Madrid also wanted the top 8 position, which is very crucial because we will not be playing 2 extra games in the playoffs, but they are not the best teams, and it's okay. Real Madrid is going to win those games anyways, man. But seeing Barcelona win the games and everyone's just out there winning their games, like the Man Cities, the Liverpools, the Arsenals, and I'm sat here goddamn rotting here in the playoffs and losing to Benfica. It is what it is. At least it made a good moment for Benfica, but an embarrassing moment for Real Madrid. 15 Champions Leagues, by the way. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Comment down. I see every single comment. And gracias, amigos.